All right, welcome back, V.O.C. YouTube channel, College Football Edition. It is Conference Championship Week. Johnson's back with me, idiotic Michigan fan, coming off of a big win for them, I'd say.
You're just mad because one of your teams isn't going to the playoffs and the other's going to the Pop-Tart Bowl.
I love the Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
I love Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I bet you do.
It's
Pop-Tarts.
Look, I picked Michigan to win. I did.
You did for the first time ever.
I did the stupid M thing.
You tried to pull.
I picked them versus TCU last year.
You tried to do a Lee Corso and jinx us, and it didn't work.
No, I didn't. I wholeheartedly believed Michigan was going to win, and they
Reverse
did.
jinx.
And they did.
Just like Lee Corso with the Buckeye, it didn't work.
And they did. So yeah, we're going to talk about the game. Recap that. I said
game. It's the.
The
word is
Ohio
pronounced
State.
the.
The Ohio State.
No, the word is pronounced the.
Well, Gus Johnson on the broadcast was calling it the greatest university.
Let's call him what? The greatest university?
Ohio State.
Well, that's fucked
And he's
up
a
because he
Michigan
graduated from Michigan.
He's a Michigan man.
I was at the game, so I didn't hear
Well, yeah,
that.
we're going to get into that. We're going to go through Conference Championship Week, and then we're going to talk about who should get in the playoff with 8 teams and only 4 spots. So let's jump into it.
That's tough.
Third down for
You were at the game.
At the game.
How was it?
Time of my life. Brushed the field with my son. Got autographs. Saved a guy's life. Hero.
Okay, no, let's talk about that first. You legitimately did save a guy's life.
Yeah, I did.
But nobody's talking about it.
That's fine. I don't care. I mean, I don't do the stuff I do to get rewards for
So
it.
what happened exactly?
All right, so after third quarter when Blake Corum scored, we were all standing the entire game, and the guy, literally locks up, falls over, tried to put him on his seat, and he just pretty much just fell down. Started giving the guy CPR, he came back to life.
Michigan or Ohio State fan?
Michigan fan. He was super cool dude. He was so cool with Jaden the whole time because, I don't like kids standing in front of me because I like to jump around and be crazy in a game like that. And he was cool to Jaden the whole time, and I don't know what happened.
So he basically had a heart attack after Blake Corum scored, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Third quarter when he went 6-5. Yeah.
That changed the game. Well,
oh yeah,
I think
sure.
One of the two moments.
I don't know if that changed the game.
No, what changed the game was Kyle McCord throwing that interception.
At the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
That happened in our end zone. It was amazing. I wish that Will Johnson would have scored on it.
But that changed the game because I think if he doesn't throw that pick, I think that they legitimately have a better chance of winning that game because they gave you a free touchdown there.
Yeah, they gave us a touchdown.
And if they hadn't have done that, it would have been a closer game. Yeah, because, look, Ohio State did lose 30-24, but compared to the last 2 games they've played, they've played better.
For sure they played better. But,
they just didn't make the big plays in the big moments.
Still born on third base, buddy.
I'm not saying they aren't.
Trash. If they don't have Marvin Harrison, we beat them by 80. We fucking
I don't know if we beat them by 80.
We beat them by 80.
Not by 80.
Marvin Harrison's the only player they have. Ohio State has. He might be the best player in the country. He was definitely the best player on the field, but I'm telling you right now, if they don't have that guy, next year, what do they got?
Well, they have a lot of 5 stars at wide
receiver. No, 5 stars. Michigan's already proved that 5 stars don't fucking matter. Have we not? Have we not?
Ask Georgia that. Ask Georgia that.
Why am I asking Georgia? We made the playoffs 3 years in a row now.
They're champions, though.
So?
Well, you haven't beat Iowa yet.
Well, you're right. We haven't beat Iowa yet.
You're going to.
Wish Cade McNamara was playing that game so that...
I think that'd be awesome.
So that we could just fucking...
I think he would destroy you guys.
Kill his ass.
I think he'd destroy you guys.
Or Eric Hall. Both players that transferred aren't playing. Because they're pussies.
Well, they both got hurt, actually. Season-ending injuries.
Yeah, my tush hurts, too.
I think the biggest stat of the game, and this has been now prevalent the last 23 games, is
the rushing
yards.
Mm-hmm. I made sure I was paying attention to that shit Saturday.
Because early, about mid to late third quarter, Ohio State was winning that at the time, and I'm like, oh, this is because they had the drive where they did run the ball down your guys' throat.
Yeah, one drive, it happened.
But I was like, whoa, this might be something new. And then Ryan Day does what Ryan Day was.
Ryan Day's an idiot. I hope they never fire him.
Well, I think
don't ever fire him.
This is my theory, and I've thought this right before Notre Dame played Ohio State. And I was like, if Notre Dame wins with Marcus Freeman...
I can't believe you guys lost to that team. They're trash.
We shouldn't. Well, here's what happened. We couldn't catch the interception, but you guys did.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I disagree. Dude, the game is played between, I've told you this since you were fucking 13, is played in the trenches. You win the trenches, you win the game.
Well, the problem is Notre
Michigan's
Dame
got the
did
best
win
offensive line
trenches.
in the country, and third year in a row, best offensive line.
I'm not saying they're not, but what I'm saying is when you're Ohio State and you hire someone that doesn't really fully understand the rivalry, but
Yeah, no, I agree with
if
that.
Notre Dame beats Ohio State, I think wholeheartedly this week they would have fired Ryan Day and put everything they had into it to hire Marcus Freeman, because that's their
Possible.
guy.
That's a good
No, that's
question.
their guy.
And they still might happen.
I don't think it'll happen this
They
year.
don't make the playoffs.
I don't think it'll happen this year. I think next year depends on what Marcus does in his third year at Notre Dame, to where then Ohio State goes, okay, has he continued to make the jump to where we can just give him the job? But when you have a guy that doesn't understand the rivalry, you know what I mean?
No, dude,
it's tough.
that's why when we say Michigan men, we want Michigan men. That's because we want to win the rivalry. People that understand the rivalry.
That's what I'm saying. When
Ryan Day's a puss.
he doesn't understand it though. After the game,
fucking crybaby.
after the game, he goes, I know this means a lot to a lot of people. No. It should be, this means
To
a
you,
lot to us.
Right? Fuck him. Keep him.
This means a lot to
Just like
us.
John Cooper.
He is
Keep
John
Ryan
Cooper.
Day.
He is John
Keep
Cooper.
him. Keep his ass.
I think Marcus Freeman's their coach in 2 years.
So you think Notre Dame's not going to pay what?
I don't think it's going to matter because he's an Ohio guy through and through.
Well, that sucks for you.
It does, but he's an Ohio guy through
He'll-
and through.
Be right back in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
There's nothing wrong with
Book
Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. They're
Book
going to
it.
actually eat the mascot if they win the game.
That's disgusting.
That's what the thing is.
So now we're okay with just cannibalism?
Well, it's not. He's not a human. A Pop-Tart's not a human. A Pop-Tart is a
You
breakfast
just
tart.
you just said that they're going to eat the Pop-Tart guy.
It's an edible mascot.
This guy.
It's an edible mascot. I think it'd be fun.
No.
I think it'd be fun. It's going to be fun to watch.
Okay, Hannibal Lecter. Let's go next subject.
I think it's going to be fun to
Hannibal
watch.
Lecter, people. Jesus Christ.
No, another big play in the game, which I still think it was an interception, and I think
No, it was a tutty all day. He had possession of the ball when
Well,
he crossed
no,
the
he
line.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
no, I don't know
Watch
what
it again.
replays they showed in the stadium.
It was in my end zone. I seen it with my own two eyes. He crossed. See this line?
He
Crossed
juggled
the
ball
line right
entire
there.
Time.
Crossed the line. Knee was down. Then the ball was ripped.
I think it's one of those plays. If it's called an interception on the field, it's an
Touchdown,
interception.
Jesus.
But it was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown. No doubt in my mind.
But it should have been an interception.
No. Not even close.
There's three moments that changed that game forever. That was one. The first interception by Kyle McCord, and then the offensive
By Will
lineman-
Johnson.
Well, yeah,
Will Johnson jumped that play and had.
it was an idiotic throw.
Doesn't matter.
Honestly, but no, it's
Doesn't
idiotic
matter.
because Marvin Harrison he stopped running on that play because he's like,
'Cause
why
he's
the
a-
no, he was like, why the hell is he going to throw
'Cause-
me the ball? Because I'm already beat.
Because he's too worried about his Apple Watch and his.
You got your watch on.
Yeah, I do, but I don't have. What is it, Louis Vuitton cleats? I don't.
Well, when
He's
the
too worried
second-
about that
When
shit.
he's the second pick in the draft,
Who cares? Who cares?
he's a privileged man.
You can tell he plays privileged. He's soft.
Oh no, he's not, dude. He's
Soft.
He's the only reason they were in the game.
He's a great player, but he is soft. Just like Roman Wilson said, he's soft.
Just a bit.
Went down and sat down and cried like a baby.
Well, yeah, he cried because he just lost the biggest game of his life.
Well, not my problem.
You'd
gonna
be
cry?
crying. You would have cried if you would have lost.
No.
Yeah, you would have.
No.
You cried when they won 3 years ago.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, you don't. No,
I
didn't.
was there when you cried.
You were there, but
You
I didn't.
called your dad and you guys both cried on the
We
phone.
did not fucking cry.
Yes, you did.
Do we need to pull up your old ass TikTok? Because it's on there. Did not cry. Was yelling, lost my voice. Did not fucking cry.
cried.
You lost. No, this guy is a liar.
You cried.
You are a fucking liar. Did not cry.
Yes, you did. It was one of the
Did not
funniest
cry.
things I've ever seen in
Did
my life.
not cry.
Dad, we finally did it. Did
Yeah,
you
I
call
called him.
Grandpa? Did you call
Yeah, I
Grandpa?
called him and I was on FaceTime while we were on the field, but I did not cry. Did not cry.
So you would have cried if you would have lost. So you can't see him.
I
being
wouldn't have lied if we.
hypocritical.
No, I wouldn't have cried if we lost.
Oh,
Because I was used to it at that point, but
you'd have been pissed.
we don't lose no more, so who cares?
Not anymore.
I'd have been pissed. It would have been a long car ride home for you. And it was a snowstorm, so I made it even longer.
Oh my God. No,
Never cried, people.
you guys won the game. Credits to you. I picked Michigan to win. I just didn't think Ohio State fully had it, and they did.
They don't. They don't have the players no more, and Ryan Day
Well,
is a great coach.
I think they have.
He's a great coach.
I think they have the players. They just don't have the right guy to lead them.
Ryan Day is a great coach.
I think the other thing that hurts them, and where you guys have the advantage, and this is where Ryan Day has hurt himself compared to Urban Meyer.
He got beat by an assistant coach,
well,
an offensive coordinator. Keep Ryan Day.
when Tron Moore is the next head coach of Michigan next year.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh ain't going to the Bears. Shut the fuck up.
But I think what hurts Ohio State in the real picture is they don't have a quarterback that can run the ball.
Yeah, no, they've always been mobile at quarterback, always, and that
Well,
did kill
that
us.
was
That killed
the part
us
of
for a
Urban.
lot of years.
That was the part of Urban's offense was like, look,
yeah,
and
no,
that's why he was 7-0.
I agree.
That and he was an Ohio man.
That killed us for a lot of years.
But when you like,
C.J. Stroud can run the ball because
yeah, but he didn't at Ohio
Jabo
State.
got him.
But he didn't at Ohio State.
Not my problem.
But you know what I mean? I think that hurts them.
Yeah.
And it's like I think Ryan Day needs to really figure that out. It's like, okay, do you want a guy that can semi-throw the ball and really be electric running? That's successful.
I mean, it works. It worked for us. I mean, Denard Robinson
that-
got a win against them.
Well, that's what it worked with J.J. McCarthy because he wasn't even fully healthy and still played
Yeah,
decent.
no, and I mean he had a couple runs. I mean, he had one decent one.
It's
but,
the threat of the run.
I mean, he hasn't ran all year really, but I don't know what now is what I want to ask you. What now?
For what? Like Michigan?
What do you,
in
yeah,
general?
no. What do you got?
Or
What do you
Ohio?
Pop-Tart Bowl haters gonna fucking bitch about now? What
None.
now?
You guys
now?
won. You guys won
What?
fair and square.
That's what I wanted to hear.
You guys are like 4-0 on the
bitch.
year now.
Bet, bitch.
You guys are like 4-0 on the year now.
Yeah, we'll be 4-0.
4 legitimate wins.
When Alabama beats Georgia this weekend, we'll be number 1. And then I'm going to say, what now again?
And then you'll have to play Alabama.
Look, people, here's what's going to happen. Michigan's probably going to win the Natty this year. And then on top of that, the Lions are probably could win the Super Bowl this year.
No, they're not.
And then the state of Michigan, and we're all just going to say, what now? Michigan versus everybody. And you're going to be sad Bears fan. Sad.
No, we're not, because Jim Harbaugh's coming to be our coach. He's going to have the nice old school vest,
Sad.
sweater vest. He's going to look great.
No, cracker, please.
It's going to look
sad
beautiful on the sideline, and you're going to be the one.
Sad Bears fan.
You're going to sit there and
sad
cry,
Notre
cry,
Dame fan.
cry.
Sad
Cry
State
your
fan.
eyes out. That's what you're going to do.
Where my
That's what you're
team
gonna do.
suck.
Yeah, that's what
my
you do.
team
You cry
suck.
because you're a baby.
My
That's what you
team
do.
suck. And then
Cry. I don't cry. I don't cry. You cry.
I don't cry.
You're an
But
emotional
good.
man.
You're right. Yeah, it's fine.
So you do cry.
Give me a pencil. And he's just gonna sit there and cry. My teams
not.
are all so bad. The Bears.
I know. I have no hope for any of my teams.
The Bears.
I've never had any hope
suck.
for the Bears.
Cubs suck. All your teams suck.
Cubs are getting Ohtani. So life's like
They're not
everything
getting
is happening
Ohtani.
great right now.
Lay off the weed.
Everything is happening
Lay
great
off
right now.
the weed.
I don't know why you're sitting there like crying. That's
Pop
what
Tart
you look
Bowl.
like, and it's fine. We love Pop Tarts.
Fucking go get me a Pop Tart, motherfucker.
We love Pop-Tarts.
I want a strawberry Pop Tart with some peanut butter on that bitch.
What?
Yeah. You've never tried that?
No, because I'm a normal human being.
Phenomenal. You used to eat those shits in Afghanistan.
I'm a
every
normal
day.
human being.
Every day. Phenomenal. Just saying.
Pop Tart and peanut butter.
Pop Tart and peanut butter.
What are you, a dog?
Yeah, I'm a dog. I'm a fucking dog. Yeah, you're right. Dog all up in here. Dog all up in here.
Oh my god.
Fix this mic real quick.
Bet.
Bet.
All right, Michigan beats Ohio. You guys break their soul, rip their soul out of their bodies.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Better do an outfit change real quick.
This guy's like the guy that just like, team loses and he puts on the other team's
Yeah.
shirt. That's like what you are right there.
Did you go get my Pop Tart yet?
Cut.
How many wins you guys got?
9 wins, actually. It's a great year.
Great year.
Historically accurate for Notre Dame.
I mean, if that's okay, if you're okay living that way,
We'll be in the
go
playoff
ahead.
next year.
Okay.
12 team.
Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with 12 every year.
Well, in Jim Lee's, we'll
Maybe
see.
13 and 14.
All right.
Pop-Tart.
Now we're moving on to championship
Are you-
week.
Are you going to get my Pop Tart or not, dude?
That's I think the bowl game is in Tampa. So
I want a fucking Pop Tart now, bro.
I'll get you one.
All right.
I'll get you one after we went. It'll be the edible mascot. I'll get you that. Number 5 Oregon, 11-1, -9.5 point favorite versus number 3 Washington, 12-0. They played early in the year. Washington.
Hey, did you see my shirt?
Barely. Yeah, it's going to
It's a
look
good
great.
shirt. Good
That
shirt.
face is going to look great with the Bears.
It's not going to happen.
Bears uniform on.
It's not going to happen.
'Cause
You
he's
might
gonna
as well-
wear a
You might as
uniform.
well start burning your Bears gear.
Why would I? We can only
'Cause
go
they
up.
suck.
We can only go up from here.
They're terrible. No, you can't.
Because you know what's going to happen?
You can go lower.
Jim's going to
Lions win
Jim's going to
0-16
become the
once.
coach.
Nope.
He's going to draft
No.
Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. and we're going to be the greatest team ever.
That's a 1 and 2 pick. What are you trying to have a draft day like that fucking?
We do have the 1 and 2 pick basically.
You have
we have
number
1
one.
and 4.
Well, one of them's going to be gone. I'm nuts. Not an NFL show.
All right, Oregon, Washington. Who do you think's going to win?
I think Oregon's going to win. I want Washington to win for the sake of playing an easier team. But I think Oregon's got Bo Nix, dude. Bo Nix probably should win the Heisman, my opinion.
He's legit.
He's pretty good.
I don't think there's been many guys that have had such he was an average quarterback in the SEC. Mm-hmm. So that's where it's like he goes to the Pac-12 and he puts up great numbers. So it's like
run and gun.
yeah, but it's like how is Oregon going to play in the playoff? Is like the way I think about this.
Oregon scares me.
Now I think they beat Oregon. I think they beat Washington.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think they cover the 9.5. I think it's going to be a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's going to be closer.
Because what people are failing to understand is, Washington has barely beat teams, but when you're battle tested like that, that's big for you.
I'd like to play. I mean, we beat the shit out of Washington. What was it, 2 years ago? And it was a night game. I'm pretty sure we beat the shit out of Washington.
That was before they got this new coach.
Well, you
He's only in his
got a
second
new
year.
coach, but it's the same players, you know.
Not Michael Penix.
Not Michael Penix. He could win Heisman too. I mean,
I think
whoever wins
that game
wins
tonight
Heisman
is the
for
Heisman
sure.
Trophy winners.
I agree.
Winner. All right, number 18, Oklahoma State, 9-3 versus number 7, Texas, 11-1. Texas a 15-point favorite. Texas needs a little help, but if they win, playoff potentially.
I'm going for Oklahoma State wins that game.
You think Oklahoma State wins?
Oklahoma State wins.
I think Texas wins. I think it's close, but I think Texas wins it.
I'm going Oklahoma State.
What I like about Texas this year compared to in years past is
Arch Manning.
he doesn't
soft.
even play.
I know he doesn't play, but he's going to get some time in that game. You watch, and he's not going to be that great.
Why is he going to get time in the game?
No, something might happen. I just feel like then he'll transfer.
He might transfer.
He's transferring to Ole Miss.
Mississippi State.
He's going to go play for Lame Lane.
Lane
The coach that is getting fired and canceled.
He's
Your
10-2.
boy.
He's
It doesn't
10-2.
matter.
Why would he get fired?
What do you mean? Why would he get fired? I sent you the fucking TikTok.
You can't cancel culture. I think Texas wins. Texas is a battle-proven team. They're on destined to be great. I think Texas is a sneaky team. If they get in the playoff, you don't want to play them either.
No.
All right, this is the game that, like, to me, it's not as spicy, but it could be spicy because the quarterback for Florida State's hurt.
Yeah.
And I don't think they should get in the playoff, even if they are undefeated.
That's messed up. What about all the other
You lose
players
your
on the
quarterback.
team? So
You
what?
lose your quarterback.
They beat the shit out of Florida with their backup.
Florida is awful. They're 5-7.
So
they play Louisville's 10-2. They're 12-0. They're minus 2-point favorite.
What are you going to say about them if they win that game? What now?
I think they'll win, but I think it would be like a late field goal heroic.
No, I think they blow Louisville out.
You think they blow?
What's the spread on that one?
2 points.
Oh, I'll take that all day.
Oh well.
I'll take that all day.
I think it's close. I do.
Florida. I think Florida beats the shit out of them.
Okay. Well, all right. This game is pretty big as well. SEC championship game. Some would say the national championship game. That's what the people in the South would say because it just means more. You know, it just means more in the South.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Number one, which is in the South, means more. Number 1 Georgia, 12-0, minus 5-point favorite versus number 8 Alabama, 11-1.
I'm going Georgia. I mean,
You're going Georgia?
They haven't lost. I mean,
I think Alabama beats them.
really?
Here's why.
And then Michigan will be the number 1 team in the country?
Yeah, whatever.
Best in the nation?
I think Bama beats them because if there's one guy that can break Kirby Smart in this crazy win streak, it's Nick Saban. And even though Alabama had the heroic
Nick
win,
Saban ain't done shit in years.
like 3 years ago, he won the national title.
No, that was 3 years ago. He ain't done shit since then.
Okay, he's pretty good.
Has he?
Pretty good coach.
He's all right.
I don't think he's the greatest coach.
I think that he cheated and never got caught.
Oh, see, now you want to accuse everybody else of cheating.
No, so here's the thing. Let me ask you this, sir. Prior to NIL, they were winning. Now that NIL is a thing,
They're 11-1.
where's Bama at?
They're 11-1.
They might be 11-1, but why aren't they in the playoffs every year?
They're gonna be in the playoff after
because
they beat
of
Georgia
fucking
this
NIL.
week.
They were paying people. You can't tell me that you don't think the same thing.
Well, yeah, all the SEC teams had bag money.
You
That was
can't tell me
proven.
that
Tennessee
shit.
proved it in the McDonald's bags.
So where's his punishment? Where's his 3-game suspension?
Well, he never got caught. You got caught.
Well, I'll fucking buy it. I'll go buy you a cheeseburger and a Pop-Tart here in a little bit.
That's fine. I'm good with that. As
But
long as you
I'm
have
going-
$10,000 in it, like the SEC, that's great.
Oh, well, yeah. Fucking Pop-Tart.
I think Bama wins. I think they're a better team.
You're a sad fan, aren't you?
No,
You're just sad.
I'm not. I'm.
You're like,
joyous.
man, I graduated from state, and they were just fucking
We're not a football.
bleep,
school.
bleep, bleep,
We're
bleep,
not a
bleep.
football school.
And then you're like, man, I'm a Notre Dame fan, though, at heart, and we just
9-3.
fucking suck.
9-3.
Just
Should we have been
9-3?
better? Yeah.
Couldn't imagine being 9-3.
Wait till next year when CJ Carr comes.
Here we go
We
with this
ripped
shit.
that out of your heart right there.
No,
We just
you didn't
ripped your
rip
heart
shit out of my
I
heart.
saw Lloyd on the sidelines.
Lloyd got honored at the game.
Oh, I bet he did.
And I talked to him while I met all the other players, and he was like, Jay Faust, I think CJ's gonna transfer.
I don't think so.
And I was like, I bet. I was like,
I don't think so.
Bet.
I don't think so. He's never going to play there.
Bet.
He's never going to play there. All right. Number 2, Michigan, 12-0, minus 22.5 point favorite versus number 16, Iowa, 10-2. I will be at the game. You will not be, even though I tried talking you into it.
Yeah, sad day.
Michigan clearly wins. I think they easily cover. Most of the sports books have Iowa's first half and second half point total 0.5. 0.5. There's no way that's ever happened in the history of the sport.
It is what it is. I'm not picking on this game because I don't pick Michigan games because I've learned from experience it doesn't work out well. So do your thing.
I think they win by. I think they easily cover. I think it's 40. I think it will be 49 to. I'll give them 6 points. They'll kick 2 field goals.
I just wish that Cade and Eric All's pussy asses were playing so that we could run through them and tell them that they were pussies. I wish that one of our linebackers, Mike Barrett, could run through Eric All and stand over top of him and do the Tyrann Lue. Or the AI.
That was AI overturn.
Tyrann Lue.
I was gonna be like that'd be funny to have
I'd
Eric
correct
Hall step over
No,
him.
that
like-
wouldn't happen.
Like he.
Or Sanders still could just run him over like he did that poor Ohio State player.
Trayvon Henderson,
Nah, that poor guy.
quarterback set him up for failure.
Poor guy.
Quarterback set him up
Just sad.
for massive failure.
Sad.
All right, so
Buck the fuck, guys.
now that we have our conference championship games picked, there's 8 teams that can make the playoff.
Yeah.
Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Oregon.
Michigan will and Georgia will.
Ohio
so we might as well
State,
take them out
Texas,
of the conversation.
Bama.
Even if Michigan loses, they're making the playoff.
I think that Michigan will go into the playoff number 1.
Nah,
Because I
it'll
think
be
Georgia
2.
loses.
No, well, yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
So, but so you're saying
I'm
Georgia 1.
Michigan. Who are you picking after that?
I think that when Alabama beats
Alabama.
Alabama Crimson Tide,
I love you, Jenny.
when Alabama beats Georgia, they'll be 2.
I mean, that's a possibility.
I think Oregon will be 3.
And you're picking so you picked Oregon to beat Washington, right?
Yes.
Do you think they'll jump that high?
Well,
beating
they're
Washington?
5.
That's a possibility.
Georgia's going to lose. And then I think the number 4 team, I think it's going to be like that Ohio State year, the first year where everybody's like, oh, like when Kirk threw up his arms, like,
when
oh, they made the
JT was
playoff.
short.
Well, they made he scored.
Yeah,
and
when
then they won.
JT was short. Yeah, he was
No,
short.
no, this was the first year of the
Or are you
playoff.
talking about when they lost?
It wasn't 16.
They lost the conference championship game.
No, they won the conference championship game. That's kind of what propelled them to
Gotcha. Okay, I'm tracking.
It's when JT Barrett got hurt,
Yeah, and then
which was 14.
the one guy that is he still alive?
Yeah, that guy's still alive. Cardell
Gotcha.
Jones.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be like that because I think the number 4 team is going to be the Texas Longhorns.
So you got, take your devil shit away from me. Yeah. Okay.
Hook 'em, baby.
Yeah, get that devil
I've
shit away from
I've
me.
rode high on Texas all year. I think they make the playoffs.
So I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna stay the same.
You think it'll be Georgia?
Georgian.
Why
Jesus
am I
Christ, this
struggling?
guy needs to lay off the marijuana.
Georgia.
Michigan. Well, I think it stays the same.
You
I don't think either any of those 4 teams lose.
You don't think any of them lose?
What did I say earlier? Did you start that?
You said Oregon's going to be Washington, so.
Yeah, so then cancel out Washington and put Oregon there. But I think Washington moves to 4. FSU stays 3. Or FSU moves to 3. So like this.
Well, you just said.
No, I'm retracting my statement. Oregon goes to 4. FSU wins and goes to 3.
I don't think Florida State gets in.
So we get to play FSU.
Well, last time you played FSU in a bowl game, they beat you in the Orange Bowl.
Okay.
Dalvin Cook. Your coach is like 1-7 in bowl games.
Look, let me tell you something. That did happen.
If he's going to coach. I mean,
Dal-
who knows if
he's
gonna
coach.
again. Or if he takes a nice flight to
Dalvin
Chicago.
Cook did tear us up that year, but it was a close game. They had that.
It was.
What was that quarterback's name? It was something like French.
Oh, DeAndre.
No, it was French.
No, it was DeAndre. His last name was.
It was French as fuck.
He was number 12.
Yeah.
Francois.
Francois, that guy. He wasn't bad.
No.
But they only beat us by a touchdown, and Wilton Spate sucked.
No, I mean, clearly. Jim
So-
Harbaugh.
He fucking sucked.
He looked like Jim Harbaugh.
Looked like Jim Harbaugh doing what?
He looked just like Jim Harbaugh.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Dude,
Look it up. He looked just like Jim Harbaugh.
as your best friend, we're going to have a talk. I need you to stop smoking marijuana.
He looked just like
It
Jim
is
Harbaugh.
hurting your brain.
No, he looked.
Because you are
Just
saying
like
some
Jim
of the
Harbaugh.
dumbest shit I've ever heard you say. Whatever drugs you're on, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, big guy.
Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
Now we got a no-no square.
All right, so I think it'll be Michigan 1, Bama 2, Oregon 3, Hook'em 4.
Get your devil shit out of my face.
You think it'll be Georgia,
I think it stays
Michigan,
the same.
Florida State, Oregon.
Yeah. I think it stays the same, but Washington and Oregon flip.
Okay.
Be a good game. What time is that game? It's like 10 o'clock.
Tonight, I think it's 7 or 8.
Is it tonight?
Yeah. The Pac-12.
Perfect.
The last football game of the Pac-12 conference.
And you got to work tomorrow?
I do.
Oh, man.
I do.
I'll make sure I send a text message when I'm right.
I do. Well, we both picked Oregon to win, so we're both right.
Oh,
So you're going to be in agreement. Anything else you'd like to get out before we leave?
no. I love you. You're a great person. Continue being a great person, brother.
You know, last week I just wanted both teams just to have fun. That's where I was.
Yeah. I had fun.
I had no dog in the fight. Just wanted both teams to
I
have
know. I wish you could have went, but
fun. You know, I'm glad you took
You
your
know,
kid. I'm glad you took your kid.
Jaden seen Daddy do work, so
I cannot wait
That's
to take
what
him
I'm-
to a Notre Dame game next year.
not gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
It's not. I refuse it. I'll fucking disown you
It'll happen.
like I did earlier in the year.
It'll happen.
I'll also disown my son
It'll happen.
because I'm not letting you take him and he gets treated like shit.
It's close. He'll have Notre Dame on and it'll
No,
be great.
no, the fuck you
Yeah, it'll
won't.
be great.
Oh God, this guy.
We'll have Notre Dame
You better
on.
make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing because you ever put my kid in Notre Dame shit.
We'll have an Audric Estime jersey,
I'll
number
make,
7.
I'll
It'll
make
be eaten,
sure to find
eaten,
a reason
eaten.
to take your ass to the pokey.
That's what's going to happen. He's going
You'll
to be
be sitting.
eating.
You'll be sitting in that
He's
motherfucking
going to get to take
pokey.
a picture with Touchdown
'Cause I'll kick you.
Jesus, the
No.
dome. Going to walk into a great stadium, a great atmosphere. As soon as you walk in,
you
let's
ma-
go Irish.
Can you make sure he gets a Pop-Tart?
Let's go Irish.
Just make sure the kid's fed with Pop-Tarts.
I might take him to the Pop-Tart Bowl with me.
You can go to a bowl game. Just make sure he
There we
gets the
go.
strawberry Pop-Tart with some peanut butter on it. He
That's
loves
the
that
weirdest
shit.
thing I've ever
Loves
heard
that
in my
shit.
life.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly, bro.
That's the weirdest thing I've
All
ever heard in my
packed
life.
with all the proteins and sugars you need.
That's going to do it for this week's edition. You going to come back Sunday after we hear the playoff stuff?
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right.
Why would I not be?
All right. Figured out. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching.